Hello, this is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel here in beautiful Ocean County Park, New Jersey. And I'm hanging out with Steve. Steve's the owner of Nomad RVS here in Lakewood. And he's going to give us a tour today of his 2021 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 144 four-wheel drive. So join us.
Hi, I'm Steve, owner of Nomad RVS in Lakewood, New Jersey. Custom van builder. We are here with my latest project that's for sale. It's a 2021 Sprinter 4x4, the 144-inch base. Why don't you come on in? You start here in the front. We have the factory swivel heated seats, both have power, to your lagoon mount with butcher block. This will move up, down, wherever you want it. Also in the front of this van, it's fairly maxed out option-wise. Minus it has the 7-inch screen, not the 10.25, but it has the high-low range 4x4. I mentioned the power seats. There's a lot of the safety features that you'll like from Mercedes, as far as the lane departure and so you're getting cruise control and so on. Moving back this way, we have a butcher block countertop. Fairly big space. We didn't put a mounted cooktop. Reason behind that is, personally, I feel when you're camping, I like the option of being outside. You don't want to make the van too hot. You don't want to make the van, retain a lot of those, cooking smells. So you can put an induction on top. You can put a propane on top, or bring it outside. Down below here, we have a USB charger. Forgot to mention back up here, it is a pop-top outlets for whatever you want to use them for. 7-gallon gray tank underneath the first sink here. 15-pound RV latches. Nothing's opening while you're driving. You got a drawer and another big base. Up front here, this has a spot for shoes, coats. You do have options. You want to mount something additional here for hanging items, or on the wall, or the little garbage can. The floor here is 100% waterproof, Lifetime brand flooring. That's throughout the whole entire camper van. Then you got your Indel-B 3.3 cubic feet refrigerator, little freezer. You can set that to whatever coolness you want. Back over here we have the bench. It's about 20 by 32. Underneath here, where you have the Dometic cassette toilet, it's quite deep storage. You have extra room too for anything else. The cushion for this van is on order. It's just going to be here in a couple days. That'll be a 3-inch memory foam cushion, black waterproof vinyl, like a boat vinyl, so you can easily clean it off. Over here you have these switches for your lights. That'll be on a dimmer. The water pump and hot water heater switch, and then your access switch for your SPAR heater. Up top, 2 big cabinets, about 5 feet worth of upper cabinets. Same RV latches on them. That way nothing opens while you're driving. You got your Max Air fan. That'll be on remote too. It's the 7500, the smoke lid. Insulated this van with Thinsulate 600. That'll cover every part of this van, wall-wise, ceiling-wise. The floor underneath the Lifetime waterproof flooring is a 3/4 inch birch ply. And underneath that is the 1/2 inch polyiso insulation. Get you a little bit extra there. This bed here is what they call an RV queen. So it's the same queen width, 60 inches, and 75 length. That is also memory foam. Up above, we have the Dometic 12-volt RTX 2000. That only uses about 20 amps on eco mode. And that'll get you cool down this van quite well. The ceiling is stained shiplap, pine shiplap, about 5 coats of poly on top, just for easy wiping down and easy cleaning. Because this is being a 4x4, I'm assuming the person taking it's going to be active. Mountain biking, hiking, so on and so forth. I wanted material-wise to be very easy to clean. Even the paint is a scuff defense paint that is easily cleanable, wipeable. You won't have too many issues with that. Up above the bed, we have your night lights, LED night lights to turn on, swivel, move wherever you want them. Also underneath them are USB ports, being 12 volt, you can plug your phone right into them, charge everything, no problems. Circling back to the kitchen, these are residential full plywood cabinets that are also heavily modified with additional securing, bracing, and construction adhesive. I just went that way with this window in the back. I thought full depth would help with the window, give a nice look to everything. We can custom make cabinets and make them to different widths or lengths if needed. This has the additional backsplash from the butcher block. That way nothing's falling back behind or it's getting up on the glass, a little less for you to clean and to worry about. And before we head to the back of the garage, talk about some capacities. This has, I think I mentioned, the 7-gallon gray for the kitchen sink. Has a 30-gallon fresh water tank. The battery is 600 amp hours. And the diesel heater that runs off the tank is the 2K, the S2D2 from SPAR. The water heater is the 2.5 gallon to 12 volt imported from Australia. One of the few builders out here doing that. It's the only guy making the 12 volt models. On the roof, you have the factory roof rails that we use then to tie the solar panels in. There's 350 watts of solar on top. Over here, you will have an outdoor shower, which again is cold and hot. Your low point drain, hook up here for when you plug in your outdoor shower. You have a little spot to put it. Most people have the doors, either do a pop-up shower or they'll put a curtain, retractable extension across, give you that privacy, and then you got your gravity fed here into your 30-gallon tank. The Seaflow water pump, you can run that dry. It will not hurt the motor. There's ball valves if you ever need to service anything as far as the outdoor shower is concerned. You'll see the hot water tank in the back. Following across, we have the S2D2 from SPAR, the Airtronic. That is ducted to the front and to the back. Reason being, gets that airflow both ways, keeping you nice and warm. On top of, if you go out for a day on the slopes or something like that, there's waterproof flooring and area back here. You can put all your stuff, and you have the heat blowing right on it, dry it out by the time you get home. Following, we have the Victron Multi-Plus, the 3000. We have 60 amps of Renogy DC-DC charging. Here's your big battery bank. Again, 600 amp hours. About double that most are doing right now. Lynx distributor, keep everything clean. There is a smart shunt from Victron. Everything can be monitored, turned on and off to from your phone. You got your blue C fuses. Over to your Victron 130 solar controller, and if need be, to service anything, the breaker to turn the solar off. Your bed here is slatted and vented, so there's no issues with mold, anything like that. Plus, will help you get the heat up there. And you have your switch to turn, on and off your seat at night. Over here on the roadside, or it can also be considered the utility side if you're in a campground, is your shore power connection. You don't want that on the opposite side of your campsite. Anything running through your campsite's kind of invasive. Also on this side will be the exhaust for your heater. That way it's away from, again, where you're camped.
Steve, thank you very much for taking the time to give us a tour of your awesome creation.
Appreciate you coming out here.
What got you into building camper vans?
So I mixed my love for, let's say, building and camping. I used to build houses for 12 plus years. That was custom houses, my own company, went into custom stairs. And then I wanted to get back into more makes me happy. Especially with this pandemic and everything, people are really finding what they enjoy and bring happiness to themselves. And that's camping, traveling, exploring. So now I've built brought my building to my joy, and that's where we got Nomad RVS.
And you have a shop right up the street here. I've worked in Lakewood for 24 years, great town. Can you tell us a little bit about what the future is for your company?
Yeah, it's a decent sized shop. You can fit 2 vans at a time. There's me and 2 guys always working. Already talking about expansion to double the size of the shop and bring in an additional person this year for 22. Just have a lot of interest, a lot of people that want to get out on the road. I want to get them there. Try to speed up some of the long wait times. Again, that's right up in Lakewood, coastal NJ, right? You can leave from the Bill to the beach and then head out to the mountains.
And chassis availability is pretty tough right now, but I understand this one's for sale and you have a couple more chassis lined up?
Yes, the next 3 are spoken for. One is almost done actually. The next 2 already in the process of going. Those will be done fairly soon, but I have right now, be honest, a little trouble if you want to get a brand new ProMaster from me, but I have a very good connection with my Mercedes dealership where I have a 170 2-wheel drive sitting waiting for me to go pick up, I have a 144 four-wheel drive coming probably springtime, a 170 four-wheel drive coming just after that, and 2 more 4x4s and 2 more two-wheel drives on order to fill out that year. Heavily on sprinters, and the ProMasters are still, they're coming. They're just taking me slightly longer, so I'm probably going to pick up, not necessarily order them, but something I can find you know, available. Just might be a little bit less factory option versus when I ordered the sprinters. They're maxed out option wise.
And this is nice. This is a window van, so it looks like it was prepped to be a passenger van, but it didn't have seats inside.
Correct. It was, I didn't order it this way. Someone backed out of an order, which helped me. So they optioned it as a passenger, so it's a window van, but it never had all the cuts in the floor for the seats. So it was a passenger van, window-wise, cargo van, build-wise.
Now, how are our viewers going to be able to follow all your projects?
Yep, you can see us on Facebook, Nomad RVS, so Nomad RVs, or on Instagram, Nomad_RVs, and our website, nomadrvs.com.
Awesome build, awesome tour. I really appreciate you meeting me here today. Beautiful day here in New Jersey, and I wish you much success for year 2022.
I appreciate it. I'm sure we'll see a lot of us.
Well, this is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like this video, comment, share, subscribe. I love it. We'll see you soon.